Yeah, can you give Mama a big hug? 可唔可以俾 Mama hug 㗎？可唔可以攬下 Mama？
攬嫲嫲。哦，thank you。
拜拜，Mama，我哋走啦。
係啊。
See you again in a month。一個月後見啦，係咪？
一個月。好啦。
OK。錫錫啦，
錫錫嫲嫲先。哦，係喎，嫲嫲又錫啖你先。
OK，好啦，我哋走啦，我哋好快翻啦。
OK，好啦，拜拜拜拜，平安啦吓。
OK，拜拜，
拜拜。
What's up, guys? Today is day 1607 of us living the van life lifestyle. We're a family of 3 traveling through the U.S. and we're currently in New York. This is a day in our lives, and we're currently not in our van, but we will be going to our van because we're flying back to Denver. We've been in New York for the past week to visit family and for Rena to do her pregnancy checkup. And we are driving over to the airport now for our flight back to Denver. That's where we departed from, and that's where our van is. We'll be reuniting with our van. So before we head over to the airport, we're gonna go pick up some takeout. We're gonna order some banh mi, and I'm gonna pick up some Chinese food so that we can have some food on the airplane later today. If you guys been watching our vlogs, then you'll know that yesterday we went to a Mercedes dealership to look for a Sprinter van. And just to update you guys, there's no meaningful update today, this morning, from the sales manager. They're still kind of working through the banks and the loan stuff. And once she knows, or once she can get an approval from me, then we'll figure out the next steps for it. But nothing so far. All right, let's go. Good. We just got boarded. It was actually pretty rushed for us. Just got to the gate when they were boarding, so a little bit on the late end of things.
When they did pre-boarding.
Yeah, pre-boarding already. Yeah, we kind of had to rush here, and they had to check our bags and stuff, like the baby wipes and things.
Yeah, and then they're like checking the salt that you bring.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's over 12 ounces.
Next time we gotta come a little bit earlier. Yeah. You ready for airplane flight? Yeah. You ready for the plane to go up in the sky?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You put the seatbelt on already. Oh, you're so good. Nice job. It's nice and tight. Yeah.
So much attention to
Yeah, he pays the most attention.
If necessary, oxygen masks will drop from.
Watching a little Curious George, Spence. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's brushing
Cleaning
it
his
off.
hand, isn't it?
Brushing it off.
Oh. Is it nice? There in the sky, look.
Summer roll.
Our airport team will be more than happy to answer any questions you might have.
Oh, it's a
Love
nap
to know how
space.
you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf
We just landed in Denver, and Spencer did really well today on the plane. He woke up or stayed up for most of the flight. I think like after 2 hours he took his nap, and he slept until we land. It was pretty good, right? Did you have a good nap?
Yeah.
You did, yeah. And I actually felt really nauseous while I was up there. I actually puked.
Michael took my nauseous away.
Yeah, I stole your nauseousness. And yeah, but I feel better now. We're gonna head back to the van now. We gotta take a shuttle to the airport parking lot. Shuttle! It's my way to take the shuttle. Are we in a van? We are back home in a van. We're home. Alright, go inside, Spence. We're back home. Yeah, we're back home. Let's pack away everything before we drive away. We got a lot of. Hey, we got the. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff here. All right. Put things away first.
No, Mama.
It's been quite a long day for us on the plane and getting back to Denver. We're gonna make a drive to a spot where we're gonna be camping for the night. We're gonna head back over to where we were a week ago when we were here, which is like near the Denver Zoo. There's a park there that is a pretty good place to camp. So we're gonna drive over there and we'll make something to eat. I didn't even eat anything all day because I couldn't stomach anything before when I was feeling a little nauseous. So yeah, let's make the drive. We hang out there. Okay. Making a quick stop over at Chick-fil-A. Lena wants to get a soup here. And that's gonna be her dinner. I'm gonna just eat whatever I bought earlier today. The big fry you have there. Big fry. Right. This is where we're gonna be stealth camping for tonight by the Denver Zoo. It's a really beautiful night tonight. So nice and warm. Perfect weather. And yeah, this spot here has been pretty perfect for us for the last week we've been here, or the week before actually. All right, let's go eat some dinner. Right, now that we settled back into the van and we just finished with dinner, we want to share with you guys what our plans are for the coming days now that we're back in Denver. We're thinking we want to do a trip back in like Utah, New Mexico, but the main thing that we're really concerned about now is the temperature, because as we go down south now, it's gonna actually be really hot. Yeah. And the next doctor's appointment for Reunite is gonna be what?
Mid of May.
Middle of May. So we're basically planning our path where we're gonna go leading up to that day, and then we will also fly back from probably from a major city back to New York for her next checkup. So that's gonna be the next, I guess, must-do thing that is coming up in mid-May. So I want to go down a little south into maybe Colorado Springs and then through Colorado, the Rocky Mountains, into some of the mountain towns again. Yeah, that's kind of loud, isn't it? And there's a national park that we want to visit again, which is Mesa Verde. It's a really cool national park with like dwellings along the side of the mountain. And the last time we went was during winter time, where they offer tours during, I think, spring and summer. I don't know if they'll continue it in the fall, but they're starting up the tours now, which is really cool. The tours allows you to go into the house, the homes, in the dwelling, so you get the up close view of the mountainside dwellings, which is really unique. So I really want to check that out. Maybe we will head towards that way. And then also near there is what's the other national park? Black Canyons National Park of Gunnison. That's a fairly small national park, but it's a really cool one to check out. It's like you can walk through the national park in one day, and that's also in that area. And this is kind of just preliminary planning. We want to confirm it with the weather and how the condition is by the time we get there. And I mentioned before, I want to hit up the Utah national parks once again. The 5 national parks, the Mighty Fives, including Arches, Canyons Land, the other side of Canyons Land, which we've never been to, I think the Needles District, and then back into Capitol Reef, Bryce, and Zion. If we can make that would be a fun trip, and I'll be really excited to show you guys those national parks there, because it's really out of the world. It's one of my favorite places in the whole country. And then from there, we don't know exactly where after that, but we're probably gonna head south a little bit, maybe towards Grand Canyon. I think Grand Canyon would be kind of nice weather during this time of year. Yeah, because Spencer never been to Grand Canyon yet, so we can take him there. And yeah, and then slowly start making our way eastbound. It's kind of what we're thinking. We originally wanted to go to Texas, but Texas is way too hot right now. We just checked the temperature. Nowadays in like Dallas and Big Bend is like over 90 degrees, so it's gonna be really, really tough to be in such hot weather. So we might skip Texas. We might probably travel a little bit more north, maybe Oklahoma, Arkansas. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Spence. And that's the plan for now. Definitely not confirmed. Things are always changing. Just want to share with you guys what I'm thinking right now. But I think next stop, probably through the Rocky Mountains and back into Utah. That'll be really fun. Yeah. All right, let's do some comments. We still got a lot of comments we got to catch up on from these last few days. Oh. You spilled some drinks? Oh, not that much. It's okay. SKP 2025 gave a super thanks of $50. That is so amazing. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Can you say thank you, Spence? Thank you. Can you look at the camera and say thank you? Thank you. That's awesome of you.
Christy120 said she feel bad for Spencer because she said you cannot be on the road anymore with a toddler and an infant.
Why not?
As much as the van lifestyle is exciting, he needs to be around children his age and a space where he can play.
Yeah, I mean that's why he'll have a sibling, and we're visiting a lot of the like libraries and places that he can hang out with other kids. Papa. So yeah, I don't think that's a concern. I think the traditional kind of way of raising kids is you got to throw them into a daycare at like as early as possible to socialize, but we're not really in that school of thought for teaching children. So yeah, we can take his time. He can take his time to kind of get comfortable with us and the new baby, and then I think it's gonna be awesome. I think having two kids running around it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be continue doing what we're currently doing, just more of it because now we'll have two kids.
I mean, I'd rather bring him out every day to different places than people live in a house that put their kid in daycare.
Yeah. I kind of feel like it's a very sad scenario when the parents don't get a chance to see their like toddler for many, many hours because they have to work. I mean, obviously it's for, different circumstances. If you need to, that's, not much you can do about that. But if there's a choice to be with your kid, I think that's best for their development. That's kind of how we think. Right, Spence? You love hanging out with us, right? Yeah. Sometimes you're just like, no, Dada. No. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Dada. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Dada. Yeah.
Rosem 5806 said, smelling vague and eating mint were my go-to for her morning sickness.
Oh.
Nothing helped so far. I tried lemon, I tried pickles, I tried the Chinese dry plum.
Ginger candy.
Ginger candy, ginger tea. Nothing worked so far.
Yeah, it's just a phase.
So I just eat and puke.
But now you're getting a lot better. Like these last few days, you didn't really puke.
I still have the nauseous feeling, but nothing came out. So I think it's getting better.
Hopefully.
Triangle 999 said, in consideration of a new van, it might not be a bad idea to build a van that could grow with the family addition just in case a third one coming along. No. We didn't plan a second one. We didn't even plan this one. So
but I think if we
But no, definitely not a third one.
I think the van that we'll build, worst case scenario, we can always add another seat, like extending to it. We're not doing it, but I'm just saying, like, worst case scenario, you can sit 3 in the back.
No,
but it would just be like super tight and you can't go
case.
inside.
No worst case.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
All right. So just 2 seats then. Just two seats in the back.
Christine Nguyen said, we are located in Aurora,
Aurora.
Colorado, and would love to check out your van for purchase if you're looking to sell.
I think eventually, I don't know if our van is really ready to be shown to people because it's like
it's very messy right now.
There's things that are like broken and we gotta fix and we gotta paint over the drawers and stuff. But I'm glad that you're interested in the van. Yeah, we'll talk it over. If we are serious about putting it up for sale, then we'll definitely let you know. Because we'll eventually need to sell it. We just don't know when yet. Is it yummy, Spence?
Yeah.
Lemonade.
Lemonade.
Silly.
Julie Young. Just want to ask one question. The van is better than RV?
I think so. I think vans are better than an RV because of the size, for one.
Us. But
yeah.
A lot of people prefer RV.
RVs are great depending on how you want to travel. Like if you go to campgrounds, I think RVs are great because RVs, for one, is more spacious. There's usually more beds in RV. RV, can you say RV? RV. Yeah, usually RVs, they'll have at least like a bed in the back, a bed in the front. So like separate beddings, and it's a little bit wider. And you can't really do stealth camping with RVs. And for the most part, like if you buy those RVs, they won't have like a large gray water tank or a large battery or solar. It's not really made for off-grid. So they're made really for campgrounds, get plugged in, have like sewer access and all that stuff. So not a bad idea if you like that method of traveling, but we prefer to be self-sustaining and be able to go off-grid and be very stealthy. So that's why we like the van.
DanMan1287 said, is it diesel?
The new van that we're looking at is diesel, yes. They stopped making gasoline models, from what I heard, since 3 years ago. So it's a diesel van, 4x4. Hey, Spence! Everyone's looking at your papa. Your papa, can you come back down?
Martha Hernandez said, people was calling me crazy when I commented that she was 12 weeks pregnant. And how you know? I don't know how you know.
She knows exactly how far along you are. That's incredible, Martha. You are like an expert at telling if people are pregnant. Hi. I'm gonna hold on to it soon.
PSP fan GRX said, I wish you guys would go with a vehicle with bigger cubic footage, such as Ford Transit or Rampart Master. From what I know, they are shorter. They are shorter than Sprinter, so I'm not sure if they really have a bigger. If they really have a bigger footage.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really dug too much into it, but from what you told me, yeah, the Ford and the Ram.
The longest van that they have is shorter than our 170.
Yeah, I think this size is literally perfect for us. Like any longer, it's gonna be harder to drive. Shorter is not gonna be enough space for us, so this is pretty good size.
Placencia said, 2 baby in diaper quite expensive. We plan to potty train him.
You're in a giggly mood, Spence.
We plan to potty train him before the baby arrives. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, when he's back at Grandma's house for like the 3 months when we build the van, I think we could probably get the potty training done.
Andy Louis 303, you guys should try Chongqing Valve in Brooklyn. I think we went there once, the Brooklyn one, and then we usually go back to the one in Jersey.
The one we went to yesterday? Oh, 2 days
Yeah.
ago? Oh. Yeah, the one in Brooklyn, I kind of don't like to go out in Brooklyn for that.
We
Jersey's
went,
more convenient for us.
yeah, we went there once before the Jersey one opened. And once the Jersey one opened, we always go to the Jersey one.
Yeah, it's an easier drive from Staten Island, but I think they're
And then-
basically the same, right?
They're basically the same, and then less wait.
Yeah, less
Yeah.
wait for sure. Yeah, last time we went, there was like no wait. I think they kind of slowed down, right? Like when they first opened, it was like crazy wait from what we heard. It was like
Yeah.
3-4 hours. Like we didn't even try for many months, and then we got there one time like super early, and we got seated. But nowadays, I think it's pretty easy to get a seat. Like we're at that spot on a Sunday at like 6 o'clock, and there was no wait, which is pretty good. But it's like we said in the video, it's my favorite hot pot spot in the New York area, possibly even America, because of how good the quality is for the food and
Wi-Fi channel.
yeah, that was so good. And the options they have for seafood and the durian. Oh my god, the all-you-can-eat durian. That's just like it tops it off. So love that spot, but just a little bit more on the expensive side.
Linda K. Eaton, 599 said, "Are you planning to stay closer to your mom and dad during Rena last trimester?"
Yes. So the last 3 or 4 months, we're thinking we
Just
will.
like last time.
Yeah, we'll be back. I mean, this time we're gonna be even longer because we're building the van there. So it's gonna be a few months. Last time we came back like a month before
If
you
we
gave
get
birth.
the van.
Yeah, assuming we get the van, I'll update you guys in a minute. But yeah, assuming we get the van and we can start building it, then we'll be there
That's
for a
kinda
couple of months
dirty,
because
you know?
we need to
Mama
build
don't
the
wanna
van
eat, don't want to drink when
in
you,
their
when you
yard.
put your feet there.
So we'll be there.
MLA said, anything made of particle board is not good choice in a van build.
Yeah, particle board. Yeah, we're definitely gonna skip because you can't really cut those either. Like if you cut it, it starts breaking apart.
Yeah, we just want to get the mash drawer. That's all we want to get
Yeah.
from IKEA.
Yep.
Noon K Christie said, much love on the new baby do agenda special.
Yeah. What do you think?
No, I want to keep it
A secret?
secret.
You're not gonna share it?
No, I'm not gonna share until the baby is out.
We'll see. We'll see. I think it will be fun to do a special though, like a special gender review.
Yeah.
I think you guys will like it if we do one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Anita Decker said, when you fly back to your van, will you be driving to Staten Island?
Not right away. So
We're gonna fly back in May, and then after that we're gonna drive back to
Yeah.
Staten Island.
so we'll be continuing what we're doing right now for a month while we're still in the like by the Rockies and West Coast, and then we'll start slowly making our way back.
She also asked, is your sister younger than you?
She's not. She is actually 5 years older than me.
Oh, that means your sister look younger than you.
Probably, because I have more gray hair right now.
Britta Mana said, go to Connecticut for a van is a little cheaper.
I kind of searched the vans around the tri-state area, including Connecticut. I haven't really found one that is what we're looking for. But let's see if the one that we're talking about now is going to be good enough. Because if it is, then
What happened?
we're all set.
You
But
want
if
the
we,
turtle?
for whatever reason, we need to continue searching, then yeah, we'll look further and definitely into Connecticut as well.
Bougie Slim 60 says that Malaysian restaurant has a B score from Harvest Factor. A lot of Chinese restaurant had a B or C score, so it's fine.
The food was good though.
We didn't have stomach ache or stomach virus from it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Minor viral Mado said, what's the name of the okra and the taro Malaysian dish? Maybe I can look for that here in SGB. The taro dish is called crown chicken. And then it has a parenthesis, sarong burong. Sarong burong. Sarong burong.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then the okra is called lady's finger Malaysian style. So, like Mama said, Rena have great appetite. That's great. Rena had good appetite when she was carrying Spencer. I think I believe I had good appetite, but then I couldn't eat any carbs because of my blood sugar. And this one will be the same. I'm gonna cut down my carbs. That's sad. That's one thing I don't miss about being pregnant.
Hi, baby.
Uber Good Air said, Mike, food costs more or less on the East Coast?
I want to say it costs less than, like, say, LA area, San Gabriel Valley, Denver. In general, I feel like New York has pretty decent food, but they also have very expensive food if you want to pay like a premium for it. But I think it's because there's a lot of competition there too, where the prices in general just feels a lot less. Like, for example, the Hong Kong style breakfast in Brooklyn that we had the other day, the breakfast there is like $8-9 for the set. Yes, they don't have like all you can drink milk tea or lemon tea, but like that set is $8-9. But compared to like St. Gabriel Valley, how much was it? Like $15. So it's like
Most of them.
$14, $15. But some things are more expensive, some things are cheaper. But I would say in general, the East Coast here in New York is a little bit cheaper than in the West Coast.
Mark 3 LL3 said, have you tried asking the Mercedes dealership to see if they can locate a van similar to the one you originally wanted and possibly transfer it to their lot?
I'm not sure if they're really doing that, because the one that we went to 2 days ago, they looked for us like for a different van in whatever inventory that they had, but she never really said she can look outside of
I think
the
they don't
surrounding
want
area.
I think they don't want to do that because I mean when we get this van, they transport it from South Carolina.
South Carolina, yeah.
I think they can I think they'd rather transport it like out of state instead of like
Finding it from a different dealership.
yeah. And I don't think the other dealership will be. I don't know. Willing to like.
I mean, the first one we went to in Paramus, they didn't offer that. Then the one we went to the other day didn't offer that. They just looked at whatever inventory they had and just offer those. So I don't know. Maybe it's a dealership dependent. Maybe some will do it, but the one that we went to didn't. Thank you for your patience.
Linda Keaton said, my very first hot pot was in Seattle, the Happy Lamb. I really enjoyed it. Are you planning to do an Amazon wait list? We can do a baby shower for Rena. No, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think Rena's gonna do not a wait list, right? Wish list.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. But I'm glad you liked the one in Seattle, the Happy Little Lamb. That's a pretty good franchise. They serve pretty high quality meats. We've been to several throughout the different states that we've been to. So good choice.
Lynn Lewis said, has Rena doctor suggest you stay away from some seafood or fishes because of her being pregnant? Well, only tuna.
Raw fish.
My doctor doesn't really care about other seafood.
Yeah, just no raw things, oysters, the normal things that are high risk.
Yeah.
Right?
Just no tuna. Nothing in high mercury.
Okay, that's it for the comments section. If you guys have any more questions, be sure to leave them in the comments section below and we'll talk about it in a future video. I think we got caught up with all the questions. If we missed anything, just shoot us another comments and we'll talk about it again. And lastly, I'll give you guys an update on the situation with the van. The sales manager is still working through the documents, and I think she's trying out a different bank because the Mercedes bank itself is not really accepting that the South Dakota forwarding address that I have under my license, and there's no way for me to prove that I live there. So we're just trying different things right now. I guess that's one thing to note if you are like a nomad and you're looking for like a forwarding address or a mailbox, like what we did, a domicile in South Dakota, then you might run into the same issue where banks are not going to approve a loan because of not being a legit residence. I actually ran into this issue with American Express. I used that as my business address, and they flat out said, no, you need a different address. So this is the second time I'm running into this. Hopefully we can get this thing resolved and then we can actually get the van. Just want to give you that heads up for that. We're going to end the video here. We're going to relax here in the van for the rest of the night. We're really beat. So tomorrow we're going to check out Denver again. We're planning on leaving pretty soon because we've been here for quite a while before we left for New York. And we don't know exactly where we're going yet in the next day or two. But if you guys want to keep watching, hit that subscribe button so they get notified when the new video comes out. And if you guys enjoy watching this video, smash that like button so they can spread to more people. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. See you on the next one. Thank you. Yeah, good job. Bye-bye.